start. Yeah, let's do this.
Okay.
So, Chris, did you convince the tech priest to give you armor?
No.
Yeah, I was expecting that.
Okay,
What are we doing now?
video is running, so we can continue whenever.
All right, there's only one last thing I want to look at. So this could go super awesome for you guys, or it can turn out absolutely horrifying. 50-50.
As long as I get to execute Jackalor before I die and get at least one freckle, I'm okay with this.
Let me rephrase that. It's like an 80-20 in their favor, so we'll see how it goes.
I mean 80-20 if we fight, right?
Yes.
Oh. Fine.
Yep, there it is. That's the mount.
Did you just say mount?
What did I say?
Mount.
No, Jackalor. He said amount, not mount.
Okay.
Jesus.
What?
Fuck. You.
Huh.
Jackalor, just shut the fuck up.
There we go. Okay. So, you guys are now going into the coolant room. In front of you, there is a small servitor drone. It seems to just be scanning for anything particularly weird.
Jeff, can you talk to that thing?
Yeah, I can. Thank you.
Wish to make a tech use test?
Yes.
If you fail, reroll. I have a bad feeling about this. Damn it, Bacon.
Yeah.
Wait, let me... Jeff. I think you're forgetting something. Jeff, let's look at...
I did it right. Additions, tech use, plus 10.
Oh, and you did add the plus 10. Okay. Yeah. No, you're right. Okay. I think you're right. Be sure you don't get anything that lets you get another plus 10 for some reason. So.
Did
Yeah.
you
Oh, wait,
add...
you have electrograph to use.
Oh, that gives plus 10 tech use?
I'm pretty sure that did whenever you plugged into anything with it.
Oh, so yeah, I would
Let's double
see
check.
that. Talent?
This is such a weird feeling. Like, my guy doesn't really suspect complete and utter
Yes.
bullshit.
Whenever you plug into anything, you get plus 10 to inquiry, tech use, and common knowledges.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Just let me add on my cybernetics, just for knowing that it's there. Which page is it?
This was on page 116.
Okay.
So yeah, note that could help you quite a bit.
So yeah, I succeed on that.
Yeah.
I
So you do
believe
succeed.
in this group, when we roll wrong, we have to reroll entirely.
Yep, I'm gonna keep that. So, roll again.
Tech use, plus 20. No, it's a failure.
Bacon, I think you're supposed to reroll that.
I
I
don't
think
like...
Bankin wants to re-roll that, right? I was actually gonna talk to you guys if you wanted to do like some like extreme failure and extreme success on 1s and 100s. That would be a house rule. So
Let's not and keep just the normal degrees as they are, because the dice like to fuck us.
okay. So Jeff, you're gonna re-roll. Ah, he did re-roll and got 4 degrees. All right, what do you want to find out from this little guy?
So, I want to check if he found anything strange or different around this area when he was scanning.
Access recent
it-
logs.
Yeah,
Yes.
you want to access all the recent logs that you can?
Mhm.
Probably put it on like fast forward or something, just to try and view it. Because there doesn't seem to be any particular alerts on here. Except for one thing, but that's probably... Wait, one thing? Let's see. Oh, it seems there is possibly a mutant infestation on this level.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
I'm so triggered right now.
Yes. Apparently this thing managed to see one of the mutants pick up some miscellaneous amounts of things. It appears that a rather regular mutant has received a rifle of some kind. And this other mutant has put on some form of power armor, and a very, very disturbing-looking axe is now on him.
Okay.
Divines
Interesting.
had mercy.
And they said I was
Emperor
bad for
had
X. They said I was bad for distributing some laser pistols.
I think that we may have a problem.
So yeah, just because you totally can see it, there is a difference between the mutants you've been generally seeing around the ship and the mutant that managed to get that power armor. It basically looks almost as if some kind of chaos god has managed to influence it. Maybe. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, 50-50, something like that.
To be blunt, it's like 50-50 if it's just a natural mutation occurring or if it's, actual chaos. Kind of hard to tell when it gets so far,
I get it.
Oh.
Yeah, we have problems. Mutant infestation, weapon. One of them has power armor on 50-50 on being influenced by a chaos god.
Can you seal the bulkheads and vent this section into the void?
This is the coolant room.
Yeah.
I mean, no harm in asking. Like, I don't know how this kind of crap works, that's why I'm asking him if he can win.
What do you know about bulkheads and sending it into the void?
I just know that the void doesn't have air, which makes it problematic for things that like to keep breathing.
If you said a power armor, he might not care about breathing.
Yes, but we can kill the other ones at least.
Fair enough.
Then we repressurize and go in when most of them are already dead. That's my point. Because I don't want to just walk in there. I really don't want to.
Did we already got the armor?
Oh, you saw a mutant abomination pick it up, to be blunt.
No, he means the flak armor, and no, we just ordered it on the way here. We don't have it
Yeah,
yet.
they don't have that on hand. They'll get you the set. It'll take like a couple of days, though.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see if I have demolition. Have demolition? No.
I mean, you would use the environmental controls probably to depressurize temporarily and seal. So probably
No.
attack use more likely.
I was thinking on just controlling the drone with explosives to try to eliminate the one with power armor.
Do we have enough explosives? All we have is some firebombs, I think.
But
And Molotovs.
Well, he needs demolition to set that kind of thing up.
I
He
don't
did get
have
enough successes he could get the drone to actually do that for him. But I don't think he has that on hand right now.
Bacon, if you want, I will sacrifice my firebombs for this noble cause.
I don't think that I can set up the explosives.
I mean, the drone has manipulators. The firebombs are triggered. It can just go in there, trigger, and Allahu Akbar this crap.
Nah, it itself doesn't really understand how to try and do that, so he would have to do it.
I mean, obviously you need to program it, but
Yeah.
we do have the means to wire it together. It's just a question of you being able to program the thing to actually do it.
Which Forsus says that I can program it to find the mutant and activate the explosives?
You cannot activate the explosives. Not unless you have demolition and roll on it.
Oh, okay.
This would be a separate thing, it seems.
Yep. Because you have to set the, explosives to be able to even do that.
They here. Use the auspex, see if you can pick anything up, will you?
Okay.
Just like do a thermal scan.
You sure you don't have demolition, by the way? That is a mech right, so you do have access to it if you just bothered to buy it.
Oh, I don't think that I got it. I got Armorer instead.
Oh, so
Okay.
you could attach our modifications, though.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, you can.
Well, that's good. We can open up a
Yay.
shop where we sell second-hand weapons and modify them. When we fail this.
Well, look, the majority of what's down here is not threatening.
There's just that one guy that is. That's the problem.
Well, there's technically two, but
I suggest we try and get the guy with the gun first, because he might be squishier. And then we can
To the plus
retreat
20
or...
bonus.
Yep.
So do I
How do
need?
you wish to-
Well, I can't. I don't actually have tech use, so I don't think I can activate this the thermal stuff or whatever.
you have tech use as a basic skill, don't you?
Yeah, you are a... I mean, I know Highworlders have. I'm not sure about Voidborn. But you,
No, I don't get it.
you don't?
Oh, you're fucked then. That's a trained kind of thing. You can't ever bother with it then.
Can I turn it on for him or Bacon?
He.
Probably.
Well, yeah, they
Probably.
could turn it on. The real question is, can he even make much use of it?
I mean, I
Let's
can still
see.
like. Oh.
Let me
I mean,
look
you
up-
don't normally need to make a test for it. But oh, there we go. You can't use the optional things to try and do other
Yeah.
stuff with it.
So you need to make a tech use to use it to detect things that would not normally be detectable, like
Yes,
radiation,
that's what I meant. I
gases,
can't
and-
really. I can't really detect heat signatures with this thing. Sorry.
Why don't you let the tech priest try and see if he can scan for life signs with it then?
Sure.
Because he
totally
can
get
at
that.
least try, and then we might get a ping on where everyone is.
So I
Too bad I
will
didn't take goddamn sense with sense
tech
psychic
use
power.
or perception.
You use tech use, and I'll give you a plus 30 to it because you're not in any kind of situation that's going to require anything. So total should be like a plus 50.
Yes. I actually need to accumulate something on the instrument or not.
Yep, you can. If you change it like this, it will stay changed for the, the general amount of time here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, plus 50? I think I can do it.
Got it.
Okay.
So what did you want to switch it to? What kind of options are you switching to the aspects to?
Probably the heat signature, that's what he wanted.
I said life
Alright.
signs when I suggested that here give it to you, but it's up to you, Bacon. It's in your hands.
Life signs are kind of more complex than what this can do.
Biological life signs.
Yeah.
It's totally a thing it can do.
It does
Is it-
mention
can it?
that nearby biosigns is on the list in the description.
Yeah,
Nearby
it's really cool.
biosigns.
Include,
Okay.
Include. Yeah.
It will let you detect kind of life signs then, but it would also be detecting things like possible funguses and stuff. So,
Yeah.
Probably.
but yeah, go ahead. What do you want to do?
Yeah. I would change to life signs.
Do keep in mind
Alright.
if a wall 50 centimeters thick will be able to block it.
So
Yep.
we probably
So
can't sense
you'll
the
need to
girls
move
that have-
around. Yeah, you'll need to move around to really try and sense some of these things. But it will help out because some of these walls aren't as thick as it really looks. They're just meant to be non-movable through, like here.
Mm-hmm.
Like this guy, if you went over there.
So
Things
it's
like
like
that.
a 2 pieces of thin metal with a gap in between kind of thing.
Not really thin metal. It is pretty thick, but 50.
Still a
What was
wall,
it? 50
but-
centimeters.
Yeah.
Yeah. 50 centimeters is
Massive.
a pretty decent thickness. So
Yeah.
we'll be able to get through at least a single portion of these walls. But you won't be able to get through, say, like this part right here.
Yeah. Okay, well, we need to find the dude in question. I don't
So
think
the bad news is, he's definitely the only one that can actually read these signs and understands what they say. I mean, you might be able to tell, but I'd require you to also roll.
Oh no, we'll just have him lead us to where we need to go.
Okay.
Yeah. But they can sense presence. I could have done this without any bullshit. Damn it.
So, I'm assuming the mutants won't give up their own.
They might. You haven't talked to any of them.
Okay, so
Maybe.
from my experience, they can be treacherous cunts if given the right incentive.
Sure, like everyone else.
Okay. Okay, Tech Priest, how many are there nearby? How much are you picking up?
So right here, how many I pick up?
Right at that place, there seems to be one life sign nearby.
Okay. So there's one nearby.
I will need you to make me some perception awareness rolls as we go on, though.
Mm-hmm. I
Oh.
think
Yeah.
we have no idea how many are here, or where the ones we actually want might be hiding. I think we need to try and grab one that's separate from any groups as far as we can tell and see if we can get some information.
By the way, because you have the Auspex, you basically get to make an awareness roll regardless of being trained. You just end up washing out the -20 with a +20. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's nice because I have no awareness train.
it's a basic skill available to everybody, so you can totally still use it.
Yeah.
Just a -20, but you get +20, so it'll wash out.
So if I was trying to use the Auspex instead, now that Bacon switched it, I would still need to make the check to interpret it, right?
Yeah, and that's still just basic for you. So you'd end up getting a +10, I'd say.
But that's
at
an
the very
int
least, but-
anyway, so right? So that's still crap for me.
Yeah, the reason I'm letting Bacon just kind of go with it is because he did set it up.
Mm-hmm.
So you could also
Yeah.
try and set it up yourself, and then you'd get a +10 total.
So here's what I'm wondering: can I like try and see if I can interpret how it's projecting the stuff without taking it away from Bacon? Like lean over his shoulder, see if there's any point
Yeah,
in me
You
taking
can.
it. Okay, then. So that's like an int test at +10, right?
As long as he's not moving around much, so you can get a good look. Yeah.
Tech Priest, wait a second. Let me see. Maybe I can make this out. Can I? Well, not with that roll anyway. Oh, god damn it, right. It fucked it up.
It would have been a good one.
I mean,
It is a tech use, not just a straight intelligence. So
well, tech use for me is a basic skill, so it's... I don't
Yeah, don't
have
worry.
that train.
no, just hit the roll on it. It'll include the -20 to the everything.
Yeah.
And you said it was plus 30, so it washed out to plus 10, right?
That is correct.
Where is it? Ah, tech use.
Should just be on there. Yeah.
So, let's try it. Yeah, no. Yeah, you better
What's
keep
minus
it.
20? Oh yeah, because
Because
we're on
it's
train.
not
The only reason I can roll tall is because I'm a high worlder.
Yeah.
So you got to try and roll that. That's kind of the issue, is that basically Bacon's the only one that could try and get it to effectively use the aspects for this kind of stuff. But he's not very good at actually, detecting things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, mostly I got it for the passive awareness bonus in its like default settings, but being able to try shit like this at all is an additional bonus, really.
Yeah. So yeah, I will give you a general kind of life sign depending on how close you are, but if you want to try and really detect things particularly anywhere nearby, you're going to need to make those awareness rolls.
I think we end up just poking our heads into this room, to be honest, because we're looking for some dudes
Yeah,
where...
Okay, then just look around.
it's the closest life sign in that direction, so
Yes,
Wouldn't there be two life signs done?
not quite yet until he got to this point.
Hmm.
Basically, he was able to detect it through this wall to this guy,
Okay.
but he wasn't detecting over here.
Yeah.
There was too much wall. So,
Decreased, I don't... I'm probably best at talking with people. You might want to let me go ahead, as foolish as that sounds, and you two will be ready to back me up.
agreed. They should be on the room on the left.
Yeah.
He just takes out his weapons.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure my weapons are at hand. Like, not necessarily threatening, but just ready. Specifically my
Alright.
shotgun. Poke my head in here, wait till I'm noticed.
the moment they notice you, they immediately just almost jump.
No, it's fine. I'm
They already
not-
have what appears to be some stub revolvers, and one of them grabs a club.
Guys, I'm not looking for a fight. I just want to talk. Then I'll be on my way. You don't have anything to worry about.
One with a club is gonna get a little bit closer.
Oh, please don't do that. That makes me nervous.
What are you down here for, cleric?
Well, see, the problem is, God. You know, I got a mention of something weird showing up down here. Some items apparently were picked up, and
They seem to get even more wary with you mentioning this.
Mm-hmm. I know, you usually wouldn't talk to one of my kind, and I understand. I really do. And I don't want to disturb your little nest here. I mean, how badly progressed in mutations are they?
These are very. This is actually part of the thing. These are enough that they can be called mutants, but they're basically just slave labor. have,
So
like,
they're not too bad. Listen,
Yeah.
I mean, I know that some of the Ecclesiarchy are very fanatical about this, but listen, you're not that far gone. You're practically normal, and I don't see any reason to go after your kind. And honestly, you're probably better off dealing with me so we can resolve this without any violence and without any undue attention to your little place here. I really would hate for someone crazy to come down here.
Roll me a 1d1000.
1,000 for luck?
Yes. It's not likely, but there is, like, a small
Wow.
chance.
I mean, low is good in this game, right?
Well, I was going for under 50. This guy was the best friends with, one of the mutants you killed recently.
Hey, that is
in
not
this
canon.
case-
That was in pre-session.
Hey, you mentioned it at the start of this session, so...
Killing mutants? When? I just
You
mentioned
mentioned
meeting with the
coming in with
dudes.
a bloody sword and everything. What else would you be
No,
killing?
that was
anyway?
last session.
Oh, you mentioned it at the start of this one. I was surprised.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't mention killing things, I mentioned greeting the dudes and discussing things with them.
With a bloody sword.
I mean, yes, but I never specifically mentioned anything about blood or killing.
You
Well,
mentioned
actually, if it's-
specifically a bloody sword. What else did you kill in this ship?
I never
A
mentioned
dog?
the bloody sport. That was a detail you inserted last session.
Yes, but you included it in this session. I wasn't going to keep it going, but
I
you
did not
mentioned it.
specifically include it in this session.
Either way, it didn't happen, so.
Hmm.
In
that case,
that's
I'm still gonna keep that some cleric is going around killing mutants. And this guy's heard about it. Doesn't matter if it's you or not.
I mean, surely I get a charm attempt, right?
Totally. But he's gonna mention this right now. One of your kind has been going around and killing some of us.
Oh,
My friend Bob is gone these days.
well, that's horrible. That kind of stuff shouldn't happen. That's just wrong. Putting on my best. Oh my god, this is exactly what I wanted to avoid, face. Listen, if you can get me the name of that cleric, I will see what I can do to rein him in. I can't promise anything, but I will try.
How would we get the name of the cleric?
Well, I need
We're
some
not
way.
allowed to go into.
Okay,
a holy
I'm sorry.
prayer
You're right.
sessions.
You're right that you don't have. I just need a way to find him so I can talk to him. Maybe I can do something about this.
You do something about this.
I will
That would
try.
make me. That would put us in a. We'd be willing to see about helping you if you did that for us. That'd be very nice.
Yeah,
Thank
I-
you.
I would need those items that got taken back, though. I understand if you're not willing to just hand them over, if you want me to try and do something about this first as a show of goodwill, but I'm gonna need them back, or someone else is gonna show up looking for them, and the chances that a second cleric would try to talk to you instead of just coming in shooting are very slim. You know how it is.
The guy with the stub revolver is totally still trained on you.
Could you lower that just a smidgen?
He shakes his head.
I'm trying here. I really am.
If you somehow get us even just the identity of the cleric that's going around and killing our people, we'll see what we can do.
do you have any information on how I might be able to find him? Because it's a big ship if you haven't noticed.
This is where you get to make your charm attempt.
Any penalties or bonuses?
-10.
I mean, they're still talking.
Not for long.
Yep. True to form.
Yeah.
Real bro.
No! You can try and figure out what it is. Until that point, get out of our home!
Okay. Fine. 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 Let's try the next room.
Really walk that way? Alright.
So I assume you two heard.
Yes.
Yes.
Thoughts?
Make me an awareness roll. Anybody?
Me? Okay.
Buddy.
Remember paranoia, right?
Yep.
Okay. Wow.
Well, I got I got the 1 degree on top of it actually, so...
You tech priest. Right? So, you got a degree of success as well. So as you left that room, you immediately heard them apparently walk somewhere. It seems like they're going to be calling a meeting with the other mutants.
I just opened my coat and nod at the fire grenades.
Mind if I have one?
Sure. Hand one to the here.
Thank you. I have an auto character. What's the roll to use one of those?
You throw it.
I think it's like a ballistics
There's no
check
light.
for accuracy.
Yeah.
And the range is
Okay.
like
It is.
strength based.
Yep, it is. Like
How
strength
much?
times 3. Strength times
3
like
times 3 is
strength.
6 squares? For me? Wow.
Yep.
I mean, we just
Shit.
open. We just stand here and roll them through the doors. Surprise, bitch!
You need to throw them with some force, otherwise these won't go off.
I mean, I can throw at least over here, so.
Yeah. Guys, they just walked out
Yeah.
of that room. They're probably gonna meet some of the others. We need to decide now if we're actually gonna do this or if we're gonna try and fuck them over.
I may not. I'm willing to. I mean, if we want to, we could try talking to them again. But considering their opinion of us, I don't think that's going to happen that soon.
Let's be more specific. Their opinion of the cleric.
I
I'm pretty sure they
really,
won't be very amused by seeing a psyker either. So
I really
Be
tried.
correct.
You're a psyker. How powerful are you? What can you do against a group of mutants? Because frankly, if they're armed with advanced weapons, I'm not sure we can take them.
do they seem armed with advanced weapons right now?
The ones I saw weren't. But
Maybe
there
we should
are...
take them out so they don't call. So we can ambush the ones that are.
We could talk our way through this, that's the problem. I don't want to make more enemies here.
We can't make enemies if they're all dead, right?
That's a logical conclusion.
But yes, I would prefer to be able to talk if we talked our way out of this.
Oh god, damn it. Are you picking up any life signs nearby, Tech Priest?
No.
There's nothing. Unless he wants to make another awareness test real quick to see if he's able to try and, interpret something he's not usually able to.
As stupid as this might be, the way I want to roleplay this character and his history, I think he, with a bleeding heart, would go and ask some of the lower classes near this section about any priests that have been hunting mutants, and just try and do this socially.
Want to do that?
Yeah, I think so. I
If you want.
I don't think combat is the right answer. You still have the
Alright.
firebomb, by the way, Jackalor.
Yeah, it's fine.
I see no problem in talking the way out.
Right now they're probably gathering. Attacking them right now is probably the worst thing we could do anyway. So yeah, just inquiry away with some of the lower classes around here. See if anyone's heard or seen anything about a priest hunting things around here.
Alright, yeah, make me an inquiry then.
Okay, bonuses, penalties.
You have a general location at the very least. I'll give you a +10.
Okay. Okay, +10. Okay, finally a roll that succeeds!
So, when you're going around and talking to the various people, you apparently discover that one of them did actually kind of see something that happened. Apparently they stabbed a mutant right through its chest, but they saw that mutant get taken back down, apparently wounded somewhere downstairs. He might actually have some info for you.
Okay. Somewhere back downstairs.
Yep, in the coolant room.
Uh-huh.
Because you are upstairs of, the
Yeah.
general area.
Yeah,
So.
we'll go back to the coolant room then. Us knowing this much at least proves that I was good so far as to ask questions about this. So maybe they'll give us something.
Alright, where do you want to go?
Just,
Not sure where any life signs are or anything right now.
just try and, I guess go back to the same room we were in before. Where I met those dudes, see if they're
Okay.
back by the time we're finished asking those questions.
They do not appear to be in there.
Let's go in there. Would mutants usually know how to read? I'm assuming not in this grimdark future.
No, they don't. Correct.
Any life science tech priest?
Here, he would actually detect 3 life signs.
3.
Yep, 3 life signs.
Yeah, I'm
Actually,
gonna...
one of them appears to be in this direction.
Which direction?
Yeah, we can
This
see.
direction.
What direction?
You can
Oh,
like
whoops.
shift click to
Um,
direct attention to a specific spot on the map, I think. Or
I
yeah,
was
probably for
just
some...
doing the wrong. Oh, that was cool. Sweet. You can see the ruler now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
This direction.
we could head over there then.
He just points then to where there are the 2 signatures and the one that is alone.
They're really suspicious of us. If we try to get the one that's on his own, that'll piss them off.
We don't
I
know
mean-
if anyone's there. Might be involved for all that we know.
Maybe the one that was hurt and escaped.
Yes, but That's the problem. I don't want to try and force our way into their little community because we have precious little goodwill to work with here. If we're committing to the social thing, we can't afford to play it halfway. We have to be.
Does anyone have like a search or anything? I'll allow awareness to
Nope.
happen, but search will get a big bonus.
Nope.
I don't think I have search.
I don't
at
think
least
I can
not yet.
pick
I
up
have
search.
scrutiny. I have scrutiny, but that's
Scrutiny?
people, right?
Yeah, that's usually people. Make me a quick awareness check then. There is no bonuses to this. It's just an awareness check.
What about the one that has the auspex?
Just a regular awareness check.
Okay. Technically a success.
Come on.
I think someone said the music level was a bit loud, so I'll turn it down a smidgen.
Go ahead. Alright, what about you, Psyker?
Awareness,
Did the
Jackalor.
roll didn't die? Yeah, the roll
No,
didn't die?
Don't see it.
I don't see
Yeah, I'll
either.
roll again. Either way, it works.
Oh. It suddenly
Oh.
came in all at once. That was weird.
That was weird, yeah.
Yeah. That's called a
Alright,
I'll
network
take that.
hiccup.
I'll take the first one because that was the actual one. So
Yeah, I mean, I can, if you want, I can spend a fate, temporarily spend a fate point to...
if you spend a fate point,
to roll.
I'll actually let you take that other one if you spend a fate point for it.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Then yeah, just minus a fate point then. You'll get that one
Yep.
as degree of success. So Cormac, you definitely did notice along the way that there seems to be a little bit of dried up blood. Now that you're paying some attention down here.
Mm-hmm.
And to here, you actually can tell that it's heading this way.
Okay.
Which way? I can't tell.
You
Right.
look at the ruler. He's literally
I can see
showing
the
you.
ruler. Fuck is the ruler?
The black fucking line he's drawing out.
I can't see
This
the ruler
away,
right now, so...
right?
So what you're saying is you really don't have any decent network connection right now.
Apparently.
To the right. Around
Yep,
this
to the right.
middle thing and following the cursor
Yep.
further on.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm
down here.
actually... you know...
No.
No.
The
down
right.
there.
The right.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Okay,
Were you looking that way the whole time?
when... Being here, I'm
Yeah, I can
actually
see it now, don't
gonna call out to the guys I met before. Gentlemen, we talked before. I found some things out. Could one of you like come and talk to me?
Guy with the club comes over this way.
So, I heard one of your people got stabbed and came down here. I was wondering if I could talk to him, because he might know more.
We actually did go and see about what's going on.
Well, yes, I did say I would, didn't I?
Okay. Alright. But you better not do anything. He's a little different.
You're... How about you... Okay, how about I stand outside the door so then I can say I honestly didn't see anything too bad because you're putting me in a very difficult position here. You know that, right?
You're putting me in a difficult position.
I know, it's... Shit! Just half a dozen high world curses. God damn it!
Well, if you want to come along, I'll show you to the door.
The best I can do is I can promise I won't hurt him this time. If it's that bad, and if I run into him again, I'm sorry I can't promise anything, but I can't promise this much. I won't hurt him this time. Nor will my companions.
Okay. Follow me then.
God's fucking damn it. Fuck you, Epic. Fuck you. And with that
You are
bullshit...
consorting with the mutant!
Fuck that bullshit divination. That's not the one I wanted. That's not the kind of character he's supposed to be. He doesn't want this. It was forced on him.
Divination actually doesn't mean much.
You're the
you know.
one.
I mean, that's like,
Putting
this
up
is what...
his-
the way I understand it, that's like a officially
Full
sanctioned
company.
prophecy of what you're supposed
Yeah.
to be.
Yes, that is what you were saying. That's the divination that the clerics gave you for your future, basically.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm sure, but... Wow,
Oh, this
moving the
isn't
whole
quite-
map.
Fuck with-
Well done.
The map wasn't quite complete right there for some reason. I fixed it. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why that was. It should have been just fine, but apparently it changed at some point.
Fixing thing.
Alright. So, I'm gonna open this door just a little bit, but I'm not gonna let you guys see him. Hey! Hey, Frank? You alright in there? Oh! What do you want?
I mean, the shotgun is right there. We could just do the Emperor a great service right now. It would be so easy.
There's some guys wanting to know
Why don't?
about the cleric. They said they were gonna see about doing something about him. Do you mind telling them about him? Who are you people?
Well, I'm a cleric who isn't a blood-crazed maniac. How about that?
We make a quick roll here.
Yeah, the shotgun is so ready. I am expecting a reaction here.
Let's see. So it's all of those things, but I'll still let him try to do this. Probably maimed though. A name? Not doing anything like that.
Cormac.
Give it a -10. Well. Oh. Oh, he didn't fail by much. Good. Once you mentioned being a cleric, is apparently throws what appears to be just some kind of wooden club right through the little crack in the door. It misses you, but it was actually closer than you would have expected given the circumstances.
Okay. I'm gonna write that off as an emotional reaction and the shock of the wounds. You get one for free. That's all you're getting, though.
Fucking clerics. Ugh.
Listen, I'm probably the
Why?
only one who both cares enough to try to do something and is potentially able to do something about whoever did this. So if you want this to stop, you kind of have very limited options.
Fuck.
The diplomacy! I am the bard!
I'm surprised this is actually working out fairly well for you.
All I had to do was compromise my entire faith to get this.
Part of why I was surprised.
But no, like realistically, with where he comes from, he would have a lot of sympathy for, you know, the downtrodden masses, which is, if this was a richer asshole who wasn't, you know, essentially utterly screwed, he would be shooting already.
Yeah, the mutants and everything they're pretty much almost the most downtrodden you can get. They don't get real jobs or anything. They basically get scraps for whatever labor they can do.
Yeah, hence the sympathy, because I did pick the essentially Ganger kid upbringing, so...
Alright, so, he's gonna give you a bit of a description for this guy, so you can try and locate him. He doesn't know too much about him in general, just that he's, you know, he's not a permanent fixation on this ship or anything. He's some kind of traveler, he can tell that much. He was armed with just a rather regular sword, from what he could tell. It just so happened that he couldn't respond when he was getting stabbed because he was surrounded by some other people at that moment.
Can you give us a location as to specifically where this happened?
It was that bloody
Corridor
You know.
intersection, that one.
yeah.
Was there...
It's basically it's pretty close by. It's right between here and basically the marketplace.
Mm-hmm. Was there anyone
Much closer
else...
to here. But,
Was
yeah.
there anyone else with him, backing him up?
Not directly. There was some servitors nearby and everything, but the only people nearby was a couple of, you know, more regular folk. There might have been a bounty hunter, maybe.
Okay, well, can you give us a description of the bounty hunter at least? That might
I'm
be
sorry,
a-
I was kind of paying attention to the guy that was stabbing me through the chest.
Yeah, understandable. Out of character. What do I know about mutations? Is that kind of crap ever curable?
It actually is, technically.
It just
It's
requires
just that-
money.
Tends to do that, yeah.
How much would it
Not
cost
all
to
mutations
help?
are, not all mutations are curable either.
Yeah.
But, you know, there are some that could be cured by somebody particularly high in the Mechanicus most of the time.
How much would that cost? Is that completely out of our price range or theoretically possible?
Genetic modification is possibly needed. I would say that this relies more on connections than on particular money. But the money would also be pretty damn high.
So
You'd probably have to give up, you know, most of the stuff you guys actually even own to even have a chance.
how much does medical treatment for Lewoon plus a bribe to keep the doctor quiet about it? Actually,
I can do medical treatment.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask them, can either of you two help treat his wound, if he's willing?
I can.
Look at the psyker, raise an eyebrow. What about you? Jackal, you're muted.
What did you say?
I asked
I
if
had
you
bad
can.
communications.
I asked you if you could help with treating the mutant's wound.
Sure, I can attempt to do so if you don't mind.
Well,
If you don't mind is to this mutant, of course.
If I- yeah,
well, it's up to you, but both of my companions have abilities to potentially help you heal a little faster if you're willing to trust either a tech priest or a psyker. It.
We don't particularly mind tech priests, but what can the psyker do?
I can heal the. I
If
can
you
heal
have to
wounds
ask,
powers.
you're probably not wounded enough.
And yes, he is correct.
I would rather trust the tech priest over that thing.
Yeah, why don't we just stand around this here corner thing and make sure that everything's fine around this general area while the tech priest works?
So, tech priest, you do not currently have any of the tools that would help with doing anything, from my understanding.
Yes, I only have basic utility tools, but I still can't check the condition.
I mean, you can
Let's
at least
see.
determine if it's serious enough to bring the psyker in, right? For an emergency, use solectomy.
True, you could try that. In fact, you can even use the auspex on this. You'll need to make another tech use to set it to the right setting, but you can then use it the more general plus 20 and add that to your Medicia test.
If we manage this, we might get the mutants as our backing faction. We're gonna be unstoppable. Get all the
God.
Earth. Get,
Sure. The mutants are unstoppable force on the ship.
I mean,
yeah.
they are not unstoppable in the military sense, but in terms of information gathering, I expect they hear a lot of things.
Not as much as you would expect.
They're not as Svrate now.
I mean, urchins in every culture clearly have a long-established guild of information.
This is true. The problem is the information accessible to them is low as fuck.
Yeah.
Still, though, this could go a long way, and having any group backing
Yes.
us is a good start.
This is a good start, in theory.
In theory.
As long as we don't
It's
get
just an
found out
uphill
while in
battle
position.
to establish ourselves as, you know, not trying to be murder hobos.
The Inquisition isn't necessarily the main enemy in this kind of thing. The ecclesiarchy is.
Yeah.
I have no comment. These accusations are unfounded in my case. Everyone else, yeah, you're pretty much spot on. I'm the good one.
Alright, let's go check out Medicia, diagnosing. Alright, good.
Let's try.
Alright,
I-
so you can get plus 20. Make sure you switch it from intelligence based to perception based. And you can tell just how bad this is.
Also,
so I need to
Bacon.
use the tech use before.
Not that we
What?
can see, but how fucked up is this mutant?
How fucked is the mutant? Epic.
You have to make a roll. Medicia.
In terms
So
of
we're talking about
mutations.
Okay, I changed the specs to medical function.
Alright, with that many successes, I'll even let you be able to tell more from whatever you roll here.
So I get a plus 20, right?
Get a plus 20.
Turns out this is a chaos spawn.
I
Bacon,
will
I
be
worked so hard to get us this
Oh,
far.
don't worry. He's alright. This is actually going to be more of telling on how much time he'll take. I'll have to make another
Okay.
roll.
Just,
Another
just
one
don't,
with plus 20.
just don't ruin this. I worked so hard to get us this far.
Still didn't manage to... Hey, your Metacia, you're not adding the plus 20.
I did add the plus 20, but I'm using perception.
Oh yeah, you're using... Oh yeah, your perception is not that great, is it?
Yeah.
Well,
I still have human.
you're not
eyes.
causing any problems or anything, but you're definitely not, being particularly successful yet. He's been in there for like... Each of these is like 5 minutes.
Let's
Oh.
try again.
If you fail again... Dude, are you alright? You sure you can do this?
Is everything okay in there, Jeff?
Yes, just a little bit more time. I think that the Auspex is with some problems.
Well, we got it from the tech priests.
They decided broke it while touching it.
Dude, just try and tell what is wrong with me, okay?
Okay, I'm worried. I will reroll that one because I don't want a 100.
I mean, they don't take a special thing, we decided.
Okay.
Yep, I can even go and remove that after the session if you want. That's something that
Wow.
the people that made it add.
All the bad rolls.
Are you sure you don't want the psyker instead?
No, I can do it.
He
You
broke
finally succeeded.
Okay.
Okay, you now have a basic diagnosis. He appears to be fairly wounded, but it doesn't appear like... In fact, let me go check out rending real quick to actually see some criticals. Could have done that before, but... criticals... Come here.
Can we go back, buy an excruciator kit, deceive Bacon into thinking it's medical tools, and have him use it on the mutant?
That is hilarious, but probably not.
Disappointment. But his perception sucks. Surely I have at least a chance.
I think I need some optical improvements.
Okay, let's see. So, he is effectively... There we go. He's actually... he's actually good enough that he won't do that. So he is just horribly wounded, basically. He is very fatigued. Effectively, you need to heal a lot of wounds, and that's just going to take some time. The environment he's in isn't very good. He has a possibility of actually dying in a couple days. If he makes it through that, he's probably alright, though.
Okay, I will relate the information to them.
Frank, I hate to say this, but if you want to maximize your chances of living through this, Deep Psyker might be your only option. We don't really have medical tools with us.
Oh, fuck. Alright, fine. Fine.
Just
And-
lock eyes with the here. Don't fuck this up. I'm trusting you.
Now, I'm going to ask you something. How confident are you in your toughness?
I think it's pretty good.
I thought he was gonna ask how long have you been serving the Ruinous Powers after seeing that face? I honestly did!
But yeah, I don't have human knowledge, so I wouldn't know how. I wouldn't have to roll. I wouldn't be able to roll that. Sorry.
Yep. By the way, at least we got... Nah, I'm not gonna let you know what kind of mutations he had or anything. It was a basic...
I mean, I guess
test.
that would be. I'm assuming that would be forbidden knowledge warp.
No, I was gonna do that with Bacon, but he only
well,
got
you might give it
success,
to
so-
him as a freebie from like a genetic scan on the Auspex, because the tech use was really good.
Oh yeah, the tech use was really awesome. He definitely you know what? Instead of telling him the specific mutations, I'll tell him that because it still was only a basic. The mutations on this guy are rather just because of radiation and stuff down here.
Oh,
Not
thank
because
God!
of any kind of chaos stuff.
Oh, thank God, because this was really worrying me. If we got to be friends with him, I was considering trying to assassinate him later with poison or something.
Like,
So yeah, the tech priest can verify that this was natural mutations, not some kind of chaos influence thing.
Oh, thank God, I didn't fuck up. I didn't fuck up, everyone. It's okay.
I don't think there's a modifier on my site. Well, actually, I need to. I'm going to roll my invocation thing. Well, actually, I don't need to roll my invocation thing, do I? So, yeah.
I mean, if
I
you
just need to
do
roll my
badly on
sanity.
the first roll, we can come back tomorrow and give him another treatment till he's fully healed.
It's mostly
So-
that I need to roll for activating the psychic power.
Yeah. So don't suck us all into war.
And I rolled a 9, of course. Of course, I rolled a 9.
Check a lord!
Phenomenon! Roll D100!
Wait. The beep went off a while ago. We need to make this into a cliffhanger.